officially taper week. This weekend I will be doing Chester Marathon. It will be my second marathon. And then the summer of training is all going to culminate with what happens this weekend. I've been doing long runs. I did a triathlon in August as well. I've been upping my running volume. I've been upping my speed. I did a 5k PB about a month ago this summer. I've done some of the longest runs I've ever done. I've been doing just loads of like half marathon distances, all with the aim to do the best performance that I can do this Sunday for Chester Marathon. I should say why I am running Chester Marathon. There are a few reasons. I guess the primary reason overall is just wanting to be fitter, wanting to be better, wanting to really push myself to do these events. And just the drive that I have to do it all is just one more thing that I want to build to. It's as much about the journey as it is completing that race and doing a time that I'd be proud of. Secondly is that I am doing it as a fundraiser. I'm doing it to raise money for Jolly Josh, which is a children's charity based in Rochdale, which is where I'm from. There will be a donation link in the description of this video. And then third, I think a lot of it comes from not being super happy with how my last marathon ended. So I did Edinburgh Marathon. That was my first one. Again, I was happy, realistically, I was happy just to complete it, just to get that first marathon under my belt. But what happened at the end of that marathon, the more I thought about it after it happened, the less happy I was with it. I did a 3:57, which, you know, is still under 4 hours, which is fine. That's what I wanted to do. But it gets to around the 22 mile, what would that be, like 35k, something like that. And I can feel my stomach going, you know, never trust a fart after mile 20. And needed to go to the toilet. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to go immediately. Basically, at Edinburgh Marathon, you run from the city down to the coast, along the coast, and then you like loop back on yourself and end up you finish in a town called Musselburgh. On the right at the end, I'm running along, and there's a field on one side, there's a sea on the other side. There is nowhere to go to the toilet. I'm running along a little bit further, and I see one Portaloo. So thank God. So I run in the Portaloo, do my thing. I had to wipe with a gel. Everyone knows that, by the way. That's not a secret. Come back out, I was like, great, I feel better. I'll start running. Immediately hailstone. Some of the heaviest, well, the biggest hails I've ever experienced. And because it was windy, it was on the coast, it was sideways hail. So people were like hiding behind cars because obviously I was in like vest, shorts, just to get past the hail. Had to stop for ages for that. Carry on, running along again, and I feel like my little toe explodes. I thought I'd broken it. I thought I might have had a blister and just popped that blister. I had to take my shoe off, readjust my sock. I'm running along again. For the next 2k or so, it was so painful to run on. I wasn't really putting all the weight on my left foot. So it was like a 5-minute period right at the end of the marathon that was just chaos. That put a big dent in my time. But throughout the race, like in hindsight, I did it with a friend, Charlie Dobb. We said that there were times where we probably could have pushed it more. There were times where the course got quite narrow and we were struggling to overtake people. The middle part of the race where we were maybe perhaps too laid back, maybe we were just focusing about not wanting to overexert ourselves, we kind of went the other way and then didn't push ourselves hard enough, which I'm going to try and avoid this marathon. But it is taper week, and I kind of feel a bit weird in taper week because on the one hand I feel like, okay, this is like all the hard work is done, this is just a week to make sure that I'm refreshed, make sure that I'm rested and I can give it all going into that race on Sunday. But then on the other hand, I feel like, is this a bit of a wasted week? Should I keep doing volume? Because I never feel like super tired. I feel like I recover quickly. Should I keep running? Should I keep trying to push it? Should I stay as sharp as I can? So then, like when I go into the marathon that day, that I won't feel like I've lost any fitness, I've lost any speed. My various apps are telling me that I'm already losing fitness going into it. They'll have a shock on Sunday. But I don't know. They're kind of like, I know the benefits of doing a taper, and I will be carb loading as well. But I don't know, that's just kind of how I feel about doing it. Going into the marathon, I do feel like I can do that 3:45. I feel sharper, I feel faster, I don't feel daunted by the distance. I did a 50k this summer as well. I've booked an ultramarathon next year. I feel good going into it. I feel like I've learned so much this summer about distance running, long distance running, marathons. I've been doing specific speed workouts. I've been doing just loads of zone 2 work just to keep my heart rate down, to be more comfortable running further distances and just having my body just more accustomed to just pushing itself for hours on end. So yeah, I think the 3:45 is possible. What I'm going to do is post another video after the marathon, which is going to be all about marathon day, and how that went, how Chester Marathon was. If you are also doing Chester Marathon, drop a comment. Subscribe to the channel as well. Having more people here watching these videos would be great. I'm posting loads of shorts on YouTube, on TikTok as well, so follow me on there, follow me on Instagram. All the links are going to be in the description to this video. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video after I have ran Chester Marathon.